Today I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm not a professional.
That's not good.
I don't have any training,
I probably should have left these screws in.
but I have watched a few YouTube videos, and that gave me enough confidence to give this a try. So we're not crocheting today. Instead, I'm going to be installing this new SSD to my laptop. No, this isn't an upgrade. It's more of a rescue. You see, my Lenovo laptop started crashing last year, and I did another video on all the drama on that. So today, I finally have my new SSD, and I'm going to attempt to install it. The price of RAM and SSDs has really gone up. So I'm grateful that I was able to have a donor who supplied me with enough funds to get this SSD. If you want to join the journey and help me create and design new low-sew crochet amigurumi patterns, you can be a part of this too. I'll leave a link in the description where you can leave a donation. All right, I need to clear a workstation and make sure I have enough tools to get started, and I'm going to bring you along with me. Let's go have fun. The first thing I did was remove these 4 screws. The next step was to remove this rubber foot because there are a few screws under there, but it was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Then I noticed the back panel was lifting as I was trying to remove that rubber foot. I could see the glue behind that rubber foot, and I decided I'd better put those screws back in that I removed earlier. With those screws back in place, I went back to trying to remove that rubber foot, but it was still difficult. I later used part of my screwdriver to try and pry it off, but it still wasn't budging, so I had to take this off camera. With that rubber foot removed, I went back to those 4 corner screws. I was almost ready to get that back cover off. I just had to remove a few more screws. Now I was ready to pull off the back cover and get inside. But even that was harder than I thought. I was being very careful not to break anything. I even tried running my fingernail along the edge, and it got stuck. But after what felt like hours, I finally gotten loosened enough to remove it. And now that that was done, there was one more screw to take off, and then I could remove the old SSD. This was the only part that was as easy as it looked. I just popped in the new SSD and replaced the screw. Now I should be able to just pop in the back cover and screw it all back together. But after all that, something didn't feel right.
I feel like that isn't sitting the way it used to. This part looks fine. Nope, that's really close. That's not good. Okay, well, I'll probably have to take this thing apart again. Okay, I got it installed. That new SSD is in there, so it looks like it's supposed to now. And the next step is going to be to install the new operating system. I wanted to bring you along for the full process of installing Linux, but I didn't have enough room on my SD card and my camera really needed a break. It was getting pretty hot. We're done, and the new operating system has been installed. It's working great. The next steps is just to monitor it and see how things go and slowly start using it for my everyday tasks. I'll probably be going back and forth between the Lenovo laptop and the backup HP that I was using before. And I'm honestly gonna miss that HP. When I started working back onto the Lenovo, I just felt like I was so scrunched up and typing like this.
just because of how small it is compared to the HP. But I'm pretty sure I'll get used to that and we'll be back up and running just the way I was before. Hopefully without the crashing. That's going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this behind the scenes look at some of the other stuff that I do, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Try and get it here and here.
See this, guys? This is the tyrannical boss that I work with.
Right. I don't have a lot of space on my card, so be quiet.
Who will fire me if I don't comply?
And you just kicked it as you left.
No.
Ja.